storm arrived 3 days earlier than expected, turning the world outside the cabin window into a deadly white void. I was completely isolated in a small wooden house deep in the old growth forest, 20 miles from the nearest paved road. Supplies were running low, and comfort was now a luxury concept. The most precious thing I had left at this moment was an old 12-volt battery salvaged from a truck. I wired it to a small incandescent bulb dangling from the rafters. The light was yellow, weak, and flickering. But enough to push back the darkness threatening to swallow the room. It was my only lighthouse tonight. The stove began to grow cold. I had no choice but to face nature's fury. I wrapped my scarf tight, grabbed the axe, and rushed outside. The wind whipped against my face like freezing lashes. I groped through thigh-deep snow to reach the wood pile behind the house. The snow-covered logs were heavy on my shoulders. But it was the weight of life. Back inside, I rekindled the fire. The crackling of wood was the most comforting sound in the world. As warmth spread, my empty stomach began to protest violently. I rummaged through my bag and found a slightly dry loaf of bread and the last few slices of ham. didn't have a grill, so I placed the bread slices directly on the hot stovetop. The smell of toasted bread rose up, overpowering the musty scent of old wood. I sandwiched the ham in between. The heat melted the fat in the meat, soaking into the crispy breadcrumb. Under the flickering glow of the battery-powered bulb, I took a bite of the hot ham sandwich. Simple, lacking, but in the midst of this lonely storm, it tasted better than any luxury banquet. I knew I would be okay.